Hello YouTube and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix here on the PS4, and today we're going to be leaving Traverse Town and moving on to new adventures, so please do stick around and join me for today's episode. If you enjoy watching, please do hit the like button and be subscribed to the FuzzfingerGaming YouTube channel. Before we actually start today's adventure, we're just going to grab a couple of things that have opened up to us now in Traverse Town. One is this Trinity mark here, which moves us to a treasure chest area up at the top hand side. And we get a postcard so we can go and mail that virtually immediately. There's also another treasure chest we can grab from over here. We can't actually open that one yet, but we can go to the post box, the mailbox, whatever you want to call it, and do the biz with the third postcard. For that we get another mega potion, and we're going to come back here later on, so don't worry about saying goodbye. When you're ready, go to the world exit and that will take us to the overworld map, or the gummy ship map if you like. And we're going to get a bit of a tutorial before we actually go any further here. Select the next destination with the cursor. Chip and Dale giving us some handy instructions at this point. So we can select new worlds and see the level of the battles that will be taking place there. So here's Traverse Town, which is where we are at the moment, of course. And we can see there's a couple of places that have opened up now. One with battle level 2 stars. And one with battle level 1 star. So it makes sense to do the first easy one first, I guess, since we're going to do them all anyhow. I mean, it's nice you can pick the order, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and do the battle level 1st star first, which is the Wonderland place. So we'll go ahead and select that. You can also go and have a look in the gummy garage if you wish to do so, but there's no real need to at the moment, so just go ahead and select the new area when you want to move on. We're then going to get thrown into a fun little mini game involving the gummy ship, and our ultimate objective is to reach the destination, as you might expect. But alternatively, or as well as that, we can also try and achieve the main objective. In this case, I believe it's something like getting 80 points. So we should be able to do that as well, in all honesty. It's not a big challenge. It does take a bit of practice. You can reset at any point as well if you want to try again. But just make sure ultimately that you dodge all the bad stuff, since that's what's going to deplete your hit points. And if you lose all your hit points, you will be told to start again. But other than that, just treat this as a fun little space shooter. Like we're doing alright here. Blast all this stuff. And as you can see, we've already got the point objective that we need. So we just need to still try and destroy things, since the more we get the better. Try and sneak through these hoops, and it looks like I can see the destination upcoming as well. And that's pretty much it for the mini game. So we can go ahead and disembark here. As a matter of fact, that wasn't actually a mission that we did, by the way. That was just to get to the destination, but you can do missions, and they're pretty much the same kind of thing. But here we are in our brand new area, Wonderland.
Oh, my fur and whiskers! I'm late, I'm late, I'm late! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! I'm here, I should be there! Oh, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late! Oh, the Queen, she'll have my head for sure!
So yes, as you might expect, Wonderland's going to be a pretty unique area with lots of strange happenings and goings on. We've got a Trinity mark down here, but the green ones we can't do anything with. So we're just going to follow our way through the linear path here, the linear progression if you like. And it looks like we're in a totally strange environment here, doesn't it? So first thing that we're going to want to do once we're in this room is approach the bed.
How did he get so small?
No, you're simply too big.
And cocks!
Must you be so loud? You woke me up.
Good morning.
Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
Wait, what do we have to do to grow small?
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
Okay. So we're going to go up and drink this bottle here, now that we've pushed the bed over and had that little bit of a cutscene. And this is going to shrink us down to size. So we're in the same environment, but for all intents and purposes everything now looks a heck of a lot bigger. And we're going to approach the space that we've just created in the wall here. Now we can actually enter it. Oh, I should mention you're also going to continue to get a few enemy encounters around this place. As would be expected, of course. We can't all just be about the awesome environments that this game has to show us. Although it is easy to be distracted by them and then forget about the actual battles that we have to face.
Come on!
And we're now also collecting orbs that will restore our MP, thanks to the fact that we can actually cast magic. Something we recently learned, if you've been watching this walkthrough, of course. Oh, just need to pause a sec. I think I've got a sneezing fit coming on. Oh, sorry about that. Right then, one thing I did actually forget to mention, but probably should, is you might want to equip some of your abilities if you haven't already. So just head to the abilities menu, and then just make sure that they're on equip, as mine are. We can also do the same with our other party members. They will take AP to equip, but because we've only got limited abilities, we can just go ahead and equip everything for the time being. We don't have to make any choices. And then when you're ready, we can head through this opening for another cutscene.
Court is now in session!
I'm on trial? But why?
Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is... because I say so, that's why.
That is so unfair.
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen, but I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dare defy me?
Hey guys, we should help her out.
Yeah, but
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling? Oh, yeah. And that's against the rules.
The court finds the defendant guilty as charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No! Oh, please!
Hold it right there!
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartland.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
So the next little test, if you like, of our playing skills is to gather some evidence for the Queen. Now there's 4 pieces of evidence gathered around the area. We only actually need to gain 1 piece in order to continue on with the story. But I do recommend collecting all 4 pieces, because if you do, you unlock some extra stuff, including a new magical spell. So there's a few areas that you can see that we can go to. First things first, we're going to head over into the forest. And here we get introduced to another character. Another Disney character, of course. So the Cheshire Cat kindly just basically gave us all the information that I'd already just shared with you. With our new roll dodge, we can roll around, look, and dodge attacks. Keep an eye on Donald's health, by the way, when you're fighting as a group, because I tell you, he's quite squishy, and yet he tries to like to tank, which is a bit unfortunate. Okay, so over here, there's a Trinity mark. And that releases a lot of good stuff for us. So we're going to grab all that. We don't need all these blue orbs. And here's the first piece of evidence, which is the footprints, which is right near that Trinity mark. So make sure you do go ahead and grab that. And now we're going to continue on along the path here, killing enemies as we go. If I can actually see what I'm doing. And you can see that boulder in the distance, that's where we're heading for next. So we'll grab all our lovely dosh. We're going to be millionaires soon, aren't we? Yeah, I doubt that very much.
Come on!
Looks like we've got a nice level up there. Who was that? Was that? Let's just have a look who leveled up. Oh, it was Donald. Level 10. Okay, so when we're at the boulder here, we're going to jump on. Attempt to jump on. And that can take us to another platform with the antenna. And that's our second piece of evidence. I'm just going to look around here. Oh, looks like there's something over yonder. Can't quite reach it from here though. So instead we're going to jump onto the mushrooms, I think. Maybe just jump around here. Ah, there we go. Look, we get a few of the Dalmatians, which is pretty awesome. And this egg is simply too big to eat. So from this strange item that we can't eat, we'll head round here and see that there's a hole in the tree trunk. We can head back through to the bizarre room from this place, and doing so drops us down to the next piece of evidence, which is the stench. So we'll go ahead and grab that. And after doing so, we just need to basically make our way back to the Lotus Forest. Now you may still encounter enemies as you do this, even in areas that you've already killed them. So just be ready to fight if need be. So now we just need to gain the final piece of evidence. And to do that we need to first of all approach this yellow flower. Now first of all I actually need to kill the enemies that are spawning. So these guys aren't challenging really, are they? Must remember we can dodge now. Dodge roll, as it's called. I've just got into the habit of not doing it, and now we need to get back into the habit of doing it. So as I was saying, we approach the yellow flower here and examine it, and it will want us to feed it a potion. Which we can just do from selecting potion from the menu here, and then as long as we're within range of the dialogue option, the flower will be added to our list of members.
This should help.
It likes the flower enough to grow us in size. And now that we're nice and big again, just try and see if I can get my camera angles. Okay, we jump onto the stump here, and that makes the stump go down and raise the platform. And now we need to grab a seed. There we go. Just the seed we couldn't get previously, but now we can. So we're going to go ahead and eat this, and this will shrink us back down to size. And now we're going to have to make our way once again around the platforms. So we'll start on the mushroom here and make our way around like this. We're going to be ignoring the seed that time. This time we're going to be going on the new path that we just created with the newly raised platforms, and this will once again take us back into the bizarre room. And now we're going to land on a kind of metal thing, I guess, and we have to try and make this jump carefully. Ah! Yes. We don't want to have to go through all that rigmarole, especially since I've got no potions. Actually, we wouldn't need to do the potion again because the platforms have raised. But still, that's the jump you have to make. And that will give you the claw marks and the fourth and final piece of evidence. Cheshire Cat will be happy. Or at least he'll be thrilled that we've solved his puzzles, I guess. And he gives us the blizzard spell, which is pretty awesome. And we can make our way back now that we've got all four pieces of evidence. Back to the castle, the Queen's Castle. Incidentally, you can save here, and now it would seem a good time to do so. all saved up, we're going to head back over to the main area where the characters were hanging out. And we probably don't want to stand in the witness box there, since knowing these queens, you'll probably put us on trial. Anyway, we just need to approach one of these card people, one of the card guards. And they will ask us if we're ready to present our evidence. We'll say that we are. And that will kick off another cutscene. So we have to go ahead and select a single box. It doesn't matter which one you select. Whichever one you select, a Heartless is going to appear. And is that going to please the Queen? Is she going to relent of her errors? Apparently not. Okay, so at this point, the cards are going to attack us, and we can knock them back if we want to, but there's really no point because we can't kill them. So what we actually want to do is ignore these fellas, as much as possible anyway, and target the actual tower here in the centre, and just hit that as much as possible. So just keep an eye on your health as well. Remember, you can knock them back for a short while, which can give you enough time to get some more hits in on the tower itself. And just collect the green orbs, especially if Donald runs low. Remember, he is the most annoying character in that sense. And it looks like he's having a hard time at the moment. Okay, so after that, we're going to want to return to the Lotus Forest. But I'm just going to go ahead and save, and I think we're going to finish things off here for today, guys. So thanks for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, don't forget to hit the like button, and let me know in the comments section as well. It's nice to know, by the way, from the comments that a few people are playing along with me. That's always good to know. So do stick around, folks, and I'll see you next time for more Kingdom Hearts. Bye for now.